this shizness. No breeze gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise up out of the ground. Ain't no breeze gonna hold my body down. Ain't no breeze. No. Where the hell that came from? Let me turn that down. Turn that to me. Shaboink. Shaboink boing. Nope. Nope. Yep. Ow. Random stingy itch. What the? Something biting me? I'm gonna rise up out of the ground when I hear the trumpet sound. Ain't no breeze gonna hold my body down. Ooh. You ever have a finger that's like, ooh, ah, it needs to pop? It just don't. Sucks. Morning, morning. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. Beautiful morning, Friday. Here in Panhandle, Florida, it's green, hot, and humid. Hit the mic, help me breathe. Cheers, Marshawn. Do and do. I feel you, brother. Cheers, cheers. Do and do. I don't know why he wasn't blue. Boom. There we go. You never had a problem with Marshawn. Marshawn, you cool. Have a wonderful Friday, brother. What's everybody got planned today? Anybody see that Fauci, like, what do they call it, Senate hearing on COVID? What color's your tie? I'll plead the fifth. What? Who put that guy in his position? Kind of weird. What color's the carpet? I'll plead the fifth. Yeah, I don't have a tie. As he tightens this tie. I don't wear a tie, sir. It's kind of crazy. This was the guy in charge of the jab. Everybody in American healthcare was like, ooh, that's bad, huh? That's bad? That's bad? Yeah? Oh. You just never know. You're good. You're good. You need to go to bed, go to bed. Pass out, man. Pass out. It happens. They're destroying a house around the corner. Been abandoned for a while, just sitting there, one of them kind of things. Make way for progress. Down with the old, in with the new kind of thing. And there's a nice cedar tree in the yard. Yep, I think at about lunchtime I'm gonna go down there and talk to the excavator guy. See if I can hop up that tree and get me some wood. Some wood. Woody wood. Red, smelly wood. But North American cedar, red cedar. It is classified as a softer wood. It scratches pretty easy. It is softer. But this is less likely to break than some other woods. Just saying. Maybe splintering before it breaks is strength. Maybe its softness gives it strength. That's what I'm trying to say. No telling, no telling. Busy for a small road today. Must be rerouting traffic. And it happens. Yeah. Potholes. Sometimes cars just catch on fire in the road. Then they melt the road under them. Pretty cool. Pretty weird. Okay. I say all the time, we get 5 likes, I'm gonna feed the chickens. I'll take y'all with me too. But sometimes, it makes the stream lag and go all pixely because I'm like that far from the Wi-Fi. It's like, whoa. And then I'll be over there and you'll hear me. And it'll be like, and I'll be over there and you won't hear me. You'll just see pixels moving. That happens. Gotta find a good way of filing down super glue. Had to fix my glasses myself. Because most glass places in America don't repair them. They say, oh, we repair them. We repair them. Only certain things. Your earpiece come off. Oh no, the screw come out and your earpiece come off. We can fix that. We got a screw for you. But if your stuff snaps right here in half from hitting carpet, they can't do nothing about it. We can see if we still carry the same frames. Okay, let's do that. No, I'm sorry. We only carry one of those at all times. Here's Scuba's lesson. Just get two pairs. Just get two pairs. They already $8 million a pair. Just pay $16 million for two pairs. What it is. Hopefully you don't need them to see. I'm getting ready to go back into the working world as a dishwasher. I'm kind of worried. Under the heat and humidity. How's my super glue fix gonna hold up? Need to get a Dremel, just file it down, get some like tape or something. They have them plastic welders where you, and it puts a little metal brace in there. I think I might need some of that. Then again you worry because it's like, well, putting heat that close to prescription eyewear, is that going to cause some deformity that makes it over here blurry, or I can't see very well? That kind of. But when you're innovating, be ready. I don't know jack crap about plastic welding, but I'm willing to give it a shot to fix my glasses. Sometimes that's all you need, the shot, you know. Not the jab, the shot. Like I said, on advice of my counsel, I'm gonna have to plead the fifth. You know how stupid and puppet another guy's up here speaking for you? You know how puppety that sounds when somebody asks you what color tie you're wearing? I'll plead the fifth. This guy was in charge of COVID vaccines. Hell, the whole health system for a while. What was he in charge of? Like, let's be honest. Our government's biggest trick is having Ponzi's. Bunch of Ponzi's. If they put Scuba, let's say, in the Office of Economics, oh, he's got a good idea. He's talking about fixing the infrastructure and the roads and the air traffic and all, doing all this. Put him in office. Get voted in office. You get to a certain level, you're Ponzi. If you're on TV, hey y'all, look at that. Ponzi. Politics, man. Politics. We got 2 likes, 3 more to feed the chickens. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, them chickens are starving. Starving. Where from you? Are you from Muslim? No, sir. I am in Florida, USA. Good morning to you, though, Amat. May I call you Amat? I'm in Florida, so I can speak pretty good broken English. Yeah, Florida, USA. Been seeing the thing going on with Morocco in Spain. I am a Godlian. That's that's how I'll put it. I'm a Godlian. I believe in a God, one God, omnipotent, omnipresent. See, I don't know. Like, would that be healthy? Would that be healthy? I mean, you ask a bunch of other people, it'd be like, yeah, Zionist bad. And then you ask other people, they'd be like, yeah, Christian bad. And then other people, yeah, Muslim bad. And then other people, yeah, Buddhist bad, Taoist bad. It's a vicious circle of certain people feeling like their way is the only right way. It's weird. My sociology teacher in high school was a very smart Muslim man. Very smart. And I'm glad I got to interact with that guy. And I don't really understand what, I guess, a Zionist is. Sadiq. I will just say Sadiq. Good morning, brother. We are not haram. How are you today? How was your Friday or Saturday? Tricky Thunder. That's what I'm hitting this morning for medicine. I feel like there are certain groups of certain religions that fall prey to extremism. Cheers. Due to personal hurt. And I can see where religion is very important. Ooh, that got me warm. Why would the USA attack somebody? That's above my pay grade. I can only have faith and hope that what we're fed in the media, all outlets, is true. You hope it's true. You have faith in certain characters, and I use the term character loosely, because you kind of need to know a little acting to be a news anchor nowadays, or else nobody's going to watch it. The desensitization, I'll use an example, how America is portrayed in the Middle East, just in media, can be very misleading. How the Middle East is portrayed in Western media can be deceiving. You know, one person, Lego rabbit, morning. Hey, none of my business. Let's try not to talk about what you do with your PPE behind closed doors, please. Whatever kind of PPE you got, I don't care. I like brains. You can't live without that. You can live without that. Can't live without that. That's where I'm at in life. I'm there. I don't expect. Oh, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. Good. You're in the right place. Come on in then. So here's another thing. Tolerance. I feel like if you give me certain freedoms and you say that it's inalienable, these are your God-given rights, and then you have somebody intolerant to that because it's wrong, that's wrong. And in my belief, the law on that is you should not be here. Tolerance, man. Well, it's like plugging a lamp into a lamp. That's all I'll say. Is that July? I didn't think it was July. My brother, he was heterosexual. He didn't want kids. Each their own, you know. Each their own. Like I said, I don't care what you do behind your closed bedroom door. Not my problem. Not, what's my wife say? Not my monkey, not my circus. I believe it, Ahmad. I believe it. If we make it that long. That big flaming ball in the sky. It's a weird thing to say to a kid. Well, it's a weird thing for a kid to be in a stream that's not labeled for kids. If that's what you're saying, you're a kid. I'm kind of lost now. You lost me. Weird thing to say to a kid. It's all programming. We're programmed differently on purpose. How boring and bland would life be if you were me? We wouldn't even need to talk. We would just know. You thinking what I'm thinking? Yep. It'd be weird. It'd be a very weird thing. My oldest son is gay. You know, I don't love him less or more. I think sometimes members of that group feel like they need more love, and that's something you earn. You're not just entitled to certain things in life, in my opinion. See, I would like clarification on what you feel is Zionist. I don't like the people that feel they're holier than thou because the Christian Bible said they are God's people, kind of thing. Because they're out there. They're out there. It's a thing. It's a thing. Like I said, you pick a religion. It doesn't matter. Pick any religion. There's gonna be somebody in that religion that feels so strongly that this is the way everybody should be, that they're willing to do extreme, stupid things that you surpassed what it's trying to teach you here, and now you're in your brain. You're of the flesh, and it's very dangerous. The flesh. Donald Trump. America needed a businessman in office when he got in office. We needed a businessman. And I'm glad we got one when we got one. But most good businessmen are sexist. I mean, that's just grab her by the pussy. That's just how a lot of businessmen are. It's testosterone is a hell of a drug. I say it all the time. Oh, that's just a tree and some vines on my fence. Right. Oh, I love them too. So, from what the Christian Bible says, Jesus Christ's teachings through apostles and whatnot and writings, the Jews that were led out of Egypt were God's chosen people. So Jewish, right? God's people. It's a very aren't we past that kind of thing? Morning, Variety Vault. How are you? Happy Friday. Have a wonderful Wonderful Friday rabbit. Get you a little more tree before you go. Because it is nice. It is nice. I'm like, it's so humid here today. It's like, ugh. I don't like to feel skin. Ugh. It's like, what is that noise? The best way I can describe religion is they're guides to your life. You can read a Boy Scouts book or Scouts book. I won't even single out boys like that. Read a Scouts book, survival book. Just pick one out, survival. It's talking about survival in the desert. I don't live in the desert. I live on the coast. Tropical coast. What? What guidance are we looking for? Are we looking to quit? Hold on. Yeah, no. Them girls are crazy. Well, I've read some of it. I've read some of it. I won't. I, I try not to say too much on that because I don't know that much on that. I think there are a lot of Christians that just so many people out to debunk everything else. It's like, why can't you take what's good from something and do that? I think we can agree that that's kind of, this portion of it is a little, it's a little dark and violent, a little medieval, a little old times. We don't have to do that anymore. It's kind of contradictory to the peace thing. Yeah. Peace first, war if needed, kind of. And a lot of people cherry pick, cherry pick. Because you got that one guy that's like, this is the only way, the only way. If you don't take this way, you're going to hell forever. Okay, well, what if the free will? You choose, right? Right, buddy? You choose. Tell them. Tell them all about it. We all wrong, ain't we? We all wrong, huh? Even the kitty knows. And I kind of feel like there's spiritual health as well. How healthy are you in your spirituality? How easily can you talk to and listen to your God? Um, it's crazy, but also commendable, or not commendable. Let me find a word for this, because I don't want to say people that do extreme acts in the name of religion are cool. No. No extreme acts should be done. Especially with violence on other people. That's crazy to me. Um, because their picture of God in their mind is different than the picture of God in their mind. The ability to throw just head first, boy. Boom. This is it. I know. I know. That's pretty respectful. You know where they stand. Now, with that said, can I hang out with, or do I want to be around somebody who is always smacking themselves in the head and saying weird stuff, talking the things that, I mean, nah. Because it's not normal. It's outside the constructs of the culture I'm in. It's not a norm. It's not normal for somebody to go around hating on somebody else just because they think the God they worship is the wrong one. It's kind of weird to me. I'm solidified. I know what my God looks like to me. And I am content with the rules I am sure He has put before me. That I will see my Father one day in heaven. Or I could be completely wrong and we're all just stardust. It could be that simple. We could all be wrong. How about that? That would be. But I'm ready for that. I'd like to think. I'll say I'm content with that being a plausibility. 8:30. Meow. I have to go looking for that kitty in a bit. Didn't run both of them off, did she? Let me make sure I'm on all messages. I was getting top. Oh, Q&A. YouTube, quit doing the Q&A. Crazy. Crazy. It is a wonderful Friday, though. It feels great outside. I don't know how loud these fans are to y'all. If one's blowing into the microphone, let me know. I don't hear what you hear. I thought I turned this leaderboard crap off. It's weird. Interesting. Interesting. "43 minutes. About an hour 15, hour 30. That's about right. About the only long format YouTube can take. My guy pled the fifth on his tie color. That's a dirty dude. That's a dirty dude. You know what that tells anybody who's intelligent? My guy did something he knew was wrong. And what attorney? What? Why would you? I mean, I can't blame the attorney. He didn't make him say that. There was no gun to that man's head when he was asked the color of his tie. Why are you chasing cats off? Like you, queen. Gonna have to go get her. She's gonna be doing that to you soon, boy. She thinks she's queen. Yeah, clean your babies. Quit looking for trouble. You look for trouble, you'll find it. That's just universe's energies like that. You're looking for something long enough, you'll find it. That's or forget about it. Or just drop all care about it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hey, don't go out there, I'm telling you. Like you standing guard. Ain't none of them cats want to come mess with your babies. Being weird. Being weird. Whatever happened to China attacking us, huh? Wasn't they trying to get some with them balloons? Their research balloons? Yeah. And it got a lot of data. That balloon, yeah, it got a lot of research. A lot of research. I'm gonna look that up. See whatever happened about all that. Morning, morning. Happy Friday. Hopefully your morning, evening, afternoon is going well. We are one like away from feeding the chickens, so if you can double tap that screen, girls will appreciate it. We'll be at 5 likes and can feed the chickens. And if you hang around, you'll get to see it. But yeah, my guy said, I'll plead the fifth to this question. What color is your tie? If you asked me what color my shirt was, and I said something like, on the advice of my counsel, I'll have to plead the fifth. You hanging around, you gonna hang out with me? When I can't answer a simple ass question like what color is the sky? What's a woman? I'm sorry, there are certain factual, universal truths But you can't convince me or something otherwise. It's kind of like scissors. Scissors. This is called something else somewhere else. Its purpose, being the same, is the same. That makes sense. Simple things to me, but sometimes seem like so difficult for some others to grasp in a moment. What was that video I saw a few months back? Motorcyclist actually did go up the ramp of one of them trucks that loads cars. He went up it and come off. Intrusive thoughts won. You made a decision. You got super lucky because you were experienced enough to understand how those physics would possibly work or go wrong. So it didn't go wrong. Put me in the same situation. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Jumped off 80-foot cliffs in the crystal clear water before. A lot of people say, that's stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? 80 feet. Cliff. So, you know, you jack up, mess up here. Oop, I slipped. Your hamburger meat going into the water. Not on my brain when I did it. Not on my brain. On my brain was, don't look like these guys you just got here with. Don't be the only guy that didn't jump. Interesting times when you allow those fear barriers down. The contentment of one decision, that this could be the last decision. That's kind of a different kind of freedom, if you will. Girl. Just get up there to your babies and quit trying to be a dummy. Dummy. Yeah, I think there's certain ways of speaking to each other that shows respect and conveys one another's thoughts, beliefs, and foundations that peace is possible. It's not something. Why can I not tell you the color of my shirt and you not get mad? It's different. That Florida Sam just sticks to him. You a dirty boy, dude. Dirty kitty. We almost at an hour. That's usually around where the algorithm likes you. Hour, hour and a half. You pushing 2 hours on a stream, they're kind of like, what you doing over here? And they get all up in your business. Or if they hear music, which you can clap a few times, and that they're probably listening now. Like, wait, is that music? Why would he clap? Something edgy being said? Are they grouping up? We can't have them grouping up and happy. Don't you be happy. Don't you do it. Mm-mm-mm. No, sir, no, sir. That old man used to say, you better eat that curse like a bowl of oatmeal. You really don't get some of those things until you're older, and it's like, I'll break it down for you. Oatmeal. When is the biggest time of one's life to eat oatmeal? Here in America, the South. When you're very young and don't have teeth, or when you're very old and don't have teeth. That's oatmeal. It's a good breakfast for those toothless like myself. So eating a curse like a bowl of oatmeal, that makes sense to me. You had it at the beginning, you're going to have it at the end. Get over it. Accepting it's a different thing. Accepting it's way bigger thing. Different string. We ain't talking about that today. So we don't want you going being happy or grouping up. You got permed up whiskers. You laying on them? It's funny. But alright, we're at an hour. I'm not going to spend too long on here. I'll go show some love to some folks around YouTube. Walk around, piddle around, go find this little cat she just ran off because she thinks she's the queen of everything around here. Y'all have a wonderful Friday. It's good seeing you. I bid you adieu. Adios. Bon